What if you were limitless?
What if every single day you knew that nothing or no one could get you down?
What if self-doubt was replaced with unshakable conviction?
Imagine how your life would play out over a week, a month, a year. Imagine the massive amount of momentum and confidence you would possess regardless of any external setbacks.
We all know those remarkable, even obsessive people that really go for it. They truly live their potential with conviction. What's the key difference between this tiny subset of movers and shakers and the majority with equally lofty aspirations that never really get there?
Hello, I'm Linnetta.
I'm Patrick.
And together we are co-founders of
Verticalconnections, Inc.
Thank you for joining us once again. If you are new to this channel, please be sure to subscribe. Everyone click the like button, the bell icon, and share this message.
Also, we greatly appreciate when you leave comments, and we look forward to those in the future. Throughout business, the main goal is to boost performance, and part of that process includes identifying and removing obstacles.
What sets apart those who operate with a limited mindset from the minority who embrace the limitless?
Surprisingly, it's not merely a disparity in skill, experience, or resources. Rather, it's that silent saboteur that lurks within, the inner deceivers, that often hold them back the most.
These elusive adversaries have a knack for clouding judgment, fostering self-doubt, and constraining potential.
But today, we're uncovering their secrets.
Ever feel like your voice is stuck or boring or even limited? Don't fret, don't worry, you are not alone. There is a vocal technique that will take your voice from bland to brilliant. Resonance. Yes, resonance is the key to unlocking endless possibilities in your journey. Once you grasp its power, you will be amazed, absolutely amazed at the range of tone and colors you can create. Are you ready to unleash your full vocal potential? Linnettaanderson, vocal coach and instructor here with Vertical Connections Inc., helping you on your path to vocal mastery. Schedule your appointment today and discover the power of resonance. 402-965-1221. I look forward to hearing from you.
Join us as we unveil the subtle tactics of these inner deceivers and reveal how, breaking free from their grasp, we can unlock boundless opportunities for success.
It's time to rewrite the narrative and unleash the full force of your potential.
That which held them back was often rooted in a relationship with the closest and most influential person in their lives. This person would always appear to care, but instead would sabotage their progress and growth.
You have such a person in your life too. They are much closer than you realize because they exist in your mind. We're not talking about imaginary friends. We're talking about your inner deceiver.
It's that insistent voice in your head that judges you, demeans you, and shines a spotlight on your weaknesses. And because most aren't even aware of it, it can lead to destructive self-doubt and even self-sabotage.
The happiest, most fulfilled, and highest performers in business have figured out how to subdue their inner deceiver. In fact, in the patterns, there wasn't just one inner deceiver, but rather 5 common examples of inner deceivers.
We want to expose and share them with you because you won't be able to subdue them without first recognizing them. And the prerequisite to operating with a truly limitless mindset is that you first need to free yourself from their clutches.
The first one is called classic judge. Yes. As the name suggests, the judge likes to judge you. What you do, what you don't do, what you should have done. It criticizes every decision and blames you for things outside of your control.
When you ruminate on past failures with an unforgiving lens, that's not you. That's the classic judge preventing you from learning from the past and instead beating you down. Most psychology researchers agree that these deceivers begin to emerge based on the parenting you received when you were a child.
Interesting. If you had a critical, controlling, or demanding parent, you come to internalize this judgment and it manifests within you as an adult. So you give yourself the same critical judgment. You develop an inability to acknowledge anything positive about yourself or your performance, and it's extremely dangerous.
And damaging.
Yes.
The second deceiver is the victimizer. It has a way of convincing you that the universe is rigged to conspire against you. It fills your mind with excuses and robs you of your willpower.
Conversations with the victimizer sound like, see, this always happens to you every time an opportunity comes up. Somehow, you get passed over and you're never going to be good enough for them.
So what do? You give up. You stop trying because your victimizer reminds you. What's the point anyway? You can't win. You never win.
Next, we have the deceiver, called the misguided protector.
Oh.
Your protector says things like, whoa, 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 slow down. Did you think this through? You don't know enough. You're not qualified. You'll mess up. Don't do it.
My. It tries to protect you from the risk of failure, judgment, or criticism. How? By keeping you paralyzed so you don't take any action because then you're safe. But you're also stuck.
Second to last is the ringmaster. The ringmaster is all about productivity guilt. If you're not familiar with the term, it's when you have an unhealthy drive to keep working because you feel guilty when you stop.
The ringmaster is very good at brainwashing you into believing that your worth and merit as a person are directly correlated to how productive you are. You achieve a goal, feel no satisfaction, and then immediately jump to the next goal. This is the unfulfilling treadmill of achievement addiction.
Look here, no matter how hard you push yourself or what you achieve, you will never be good enough or have done enough for the ringmaster.
Experiencing this guilt frequently puts a person at risk of burnout. Maybe you haven't met any of these deceivers yet, but instead are well acquainted with this last one. It is closely related to the ringmaster and is called the neglector.
When you feel insecure in your worth, you anticipate rejection. So you constantly seek validation by prioritizing the needs of everyone else.
If you didn't receive emotional validation as a child, or you had a parent who was hard to please, you might work really hard at it as an adult to try and seek approval from everyone around you.
Partners, peers, co-workers, your boss, and then whenever you don't receive it, it's an automatic trigger and you have a conditioned need to win it back. The neglector drives you to give beyond your capacity, leaving you exhausted, drained, and overwhelmed.
So the stakes are high. If you listen to these deceivers, you buy into their narrative and give them the power over you. The good news is that change is possible. You can break free from these limits.
Next week's video will focus on how you can address your inner deceivers and what you can do with them once you learn to discern between rational thought and the voice of ego.
We thank you for joining us on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Together, let's continue to tear down the barriers to our potential and forge a path to greatness. So until next time,
get connected to
go vertical. Bye-bye.
The goal of Aguante Publishing is to generate revenue to be paid to creators as they work on their books. Our model and design have worked to the point that even if there has never been a dollar made from writing a book, we've already made money for the writer. And that's the key. Don't lose focus on the revenue side of writing your book. Take a moment to set up a time that you can find out how this model can benefit you, not only today, but as you go forward into the future as well. Visit our website, aguantepublishing.com, or call us at 402-972-4722